So, oh, hold up. Before we do anything, we got to start playing. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a basic video featuring my SA Jimmy in the Hemi. And this would be my away video and my intro video. You'll get to see my game dev career going back to when I used to draw mazes as a kid, and even some of my recent games, my last game, and you'll even see some boss fights. Right now you're listening to some incomplete music by myself, and you'll hear the voice of my SA Jimmy in the Hemi coming in and out whenever he feels like it, because he's in the Hemi with me.
So you're making a new, this is the new away video.
That's correct, Joe.
Nice.
But again, as I said, it's also to show people the years of what I've been doing. I got my man UKS Fraud in the house. If anybody knows, my SA UKS Superstar is the hypest motherfucker in the world, y'all. That motherfucker hype! Yo! Jimmy actually made some instrumentals that you'll be hearing in the update of the game. You don't have any footage of the new game yet because we're still in pre-development stage. You'll see some of Jimmy's artwork here and there, you know, because he got some fly artwork and shit. And of course some of his funky beats that you'll be hearing some of later on.
I would like to make some artwork for you in the future.
Yo, dude, some of the shit you draw is very useful in games, yo. You have no idea.
Yeah. If you have ideas.
Oh, dude, I always have ideas. Okay, okay. Now, the people who are watching this, I want them to understand something. This is what's called the Adventures of Sticky, which was inspired by Adam Becker, with his animator versus animation. Watch it if you get a chance to. It's a great animation. And this is when I started really getting more deep into coming up with ideas for gaming. You'll see the resemblance in this game and the game that I'm making later on. Jimmy's been here throughout most of my new game dev with my Unity game dev career, and that's why he's actually being featured. And I'm gonna shut up and let him talk for a while. Exactly. He said, yeah. Now you're listening to For Liberty and Divinity by David Winsands.
O-N-E, 2 to the 3, D-W-I, it's on the M-I-C. This is for your liberty and divinity, C-O-M-E-D-A-N-C-E with me. As to be intoxicated like Hennessy, knowledge be the K-E-Y and the weaponry. I'm nice like Greg, smooth like B, cool like G-Rap and R-E-B. Alert, see me putting in work daily with my C-A-T on the L-A-P. Used to have my S-O-N on my L-A-P. Live on Twitch, banging black and white keys. All we do is F-I-G-H-T, and my Uzi wears a ton sun like P-E. I spend at the top in the W-C, spitting rhymes that I pray as to G-O-D. G-N-H-E-H-E-A-R me, C-A-N-Y-U-H-E-A-R me. Like Mr. M-A-G-I-C, this be my rap attack, and the time is 3. A.M. we in the place to be. I got my Stone Cold Steve Austin B-E-L-T championship on me, and to the left I see ladies kissing each other. I wish I could be. Eat no more and certain to me. With hoes don't fall in L-O-V-E. Don't love people, love your money. It's the root of all evil. Don't be a dummy. When the place is packed, it's still lonely. W-H-Y is life on H-A-R-D. This is for your liberty and divinity. My mind is playing tricks on me. This is for your liberty and for your divine, and the way that we define your state of mind. For a storm, monkey V, and a small amount of time you can have a new life. Love yourself and shine for liberty and divinity. For liberty and divinity. I'm fresh at the P-R-I-N-C-E, like the creator of the Transformer. I'm Jazzy. A new life starts in the M-I-N-D. Is your mind your freedom or your B-I-N-D? Onto the lines broadcasted on TV, the NEWS, give it constantly. Keep us in FEAR constantly. So we'll give up RIGHTS. Yes, so what's next? Use JAILS slavery. The war on drugs was a war on minorities, where the pigs were given all authority. They better report a white COP shoots another white person or beats him senselessly. Power corrupts slowly or instantly. Those in power fear us being FRE. Finally achieving victory. OEWANT is equality. Not lies on paper, but in reality. TRUECHANGE. Says believe when we SCE. We know it's all lies, yet we idolize and believe. See, this is for your liberty and divinity. They got my mind playing tricks on me. This is for your liberty and for your divine. In the way that we redefine your mind. For a storm of V and a storm by the time you can have a new life. Love yourself and shine for liberty and divinity. Say what? For liberty and divinity. What is for liberty and divinity? Salvation given for a small monthly fee. Some people go to church and weekly GIVE 10% of their fee. Life don't have to be what it be. Give us a call or go ONLINE. Answer the question in honestly, and you'll get a reply from a girl or a guy like me. Come on. Your verification was in the words I agree. Now you're on the PATH of LOVE. You can love yourself and everybody. Religion for you has FAILED. Brother jail and death row, she opened the prison gates, and that's when we ran into who was OUTSIDE, and that's when she kissed me. For liberty and divinity, it's ALLSHAID. Next day she LEFT, and I was outside alone, NAKED. Mental loss about WEIGHT, mentally, spiritually, and physically. When you picked up the PHONE, I introduced myself and my company. You said we were called like Christianity. How much does it really cost to get set free? ALLYUHAVE, and more like H to the ELP. Let her move like the move to see. And if you wanna know who she be, pass the list of Rio is not who she be. Let her find you for liberty and divinity. This is for your liberty, I feel divine in the way that we redefine your state of mind. For a storm monthly V, and it's going up by the time you can have a new life. Love yourself and shine for liberty and divinity. For liberty and divinity. This is for your liberty and for your divine. And the way that we redefine your mind. For a small monthly fee and a small amount of time, you can have a new life, live yourself and shine. For liberty and divinity. For liberty and divinity. For liberty and divinity. For liberty and divinity. Your state of mind for a storm monthly fee and a small amount of time. You can have a new life, live yourself and shine for liberty and divinity. For liberty and divinity. For liberty and divinity. For liberty and divinity.
This be for your liberty and for your divine. And the way we redefine your state of mind. For a small monthly fee and a small amount of time, your new life can begin. Love yourself and shine. For liberty and divinity. This be for your liberty and for your divine. And the way we redefine your state of mind. For a small monthly fee and a small amount of time, your new life can begin. Love yourself and shine. For liberty and divinity.
Now we're so hip that we got a hop hip theme song performed by one of them black rappers from the ghetto. He's been shot 3 times and in jail twice, so you know he speaks the truth. Anyway, it is time. It is time to fix that broken mirror you've been looking into. You are beautiful. Don't allow the media to define beauty. They tell us what to want and we want it. It's time to be free. For liberty and divinity. I was once lost, like you. Searching for answers, not even knowing the questions. I was searching for her, and in a cold hard cell I had given up. I had set up the rope to hang myself, knowing what the courts would do to me. And that's when the light came. For liberty and divinity. She opened the cell door and reached out her hand. I took her hand and we ran. Within moments I was outside the jail and I was now free. She kissed me and said, "This is for liberty and divinity."
I hear you talking all that we all beautiful crap. That's easy for you to say with a body like that. I weighed 375 pounds and I'm only 5'8". I'm so fat that one day I wore a Malcolm X shirt and a helicopter tried to land on my back. I used to be an athlete, now I'm just a blob. I'm just a fat ugly loser who drinks and eats pizza all day. There is no beauty, liberty or divinity in my life. Why does your program cost so much money?
Weight does not define beauty, you do. Living the lie with no purpose is more expensive than our service. Do you want to be free? You live in shame, in a world you hate, and are powerless. Your dreams have faded away like the vapors out of the pens as a smoking alternative. You don't need to smoke, you can love yourself. For liberty and divinity. For liberty and divinity is the path to discovering the true goals in life. You don't need more material items to control you. You need to free yourself of the bondage possessions have on humanity. You are beautiful. Your greatest goals are health, self-control, peace, joy, and liberation from what they trained us to believe about ourselves. Call us at 800-666-6667 and become ready to bear the light of love for all to see. For liberty and divinity.
So I joined your cult or religion or whatever you call it. And I see the light. For liberty and divinity. I used to be into gay sex, child pornography, bestiality, sniffing cocaine and breaking into people's homes to get the money. Then I read your book, The Broken Mirror. Now I will admit at the time I had stole the book. But it changed my life. My problem is I was looking into a broken mirror giving me a false image of myself in which I believed and enforced for decades until she showed me the path. When she came to me I became able. I used to be fat like a human blimp. Now I'm sexy and well stacked like the people on TV, and I only had to take steroids for a few months. Thank you for freeing me from myself for liberty and divinity.
You see, our path works. Yes, some of our callers are prepaid and reading off of a script, but they're telling the truth. The truth that you need today. For Liberty and Divinity is sponsored by the Build a Baby Workshop. They build more than just babies, they are rebuilding humanity one transhuman at a time. Before I go, I want to remind you. Feed your chakras positive energy. Open your cleat to the divine light so you can communicate with her. She loves you, allow her in your life for a small monthly fee. Save your entire family for a discount. Don't allow material possessions to continue to possess you. Your new life of loving yourself begins here. Stop looking into the broken mirror which tells you that you're nothing and look into the mirror we provide you. See that you are wonderful, powerful, great, and strong. Let us give you joy, peace, temperance, love, and a new life you could never imagine of possessing. Join us for Liberty and Divinity. Join us for Liberty and Divinity.
This be for your liberty and for your divine. And the way we redefine your state of mind. For a small monthly fee and a small amount of time, your new life can begin. Love yourself and shine. For Liberty and Divinity. This be for your liberty and for your divine. And the way we redefine your state of mind. For a small monthly fee and a small amount of time, your new life can begin. Love yourself and shine. For Liberty and Divinity.
Okay, y'all. This is for Liberty and Divinity. We're gonna have a little fun about here. First, I want to just give a shout out to Candace. My baby, my sexy lady, my honey, my pretty kitty, my leg pain. You see, what do they say? Life is better with a cat. She funny, she beautiful. She sometimes a pain and she meow a lot. Am I rapping about cats? No. What I am rapping about is for Liberty and Divinity. If you wanna know what it is, then take a listen, G. I'm on a mission, let me tell you what the mission be. Change your mind with the lyrics inside my symphony. W-H-Y, do we have to live in misery? W-H-Y, can we be F-R-E-E? Do we L-O-K in the mirror we see a B-E-A-S-T or something that be ugly? That's when the mirror starts talking to you and me saying this is A-L-L that you could ever be. Over time, this becomes what you believe and controls what you W-A-N-T. Because what you C-H-A-S-E, that we're chasing you slowly or quickly. What's gonna happen when the catch is up to me? I can either lead change or change could lead me. I called you up at about 3. You picked up the P-H-O-N-E. I introduced myself and my company. For Liberty and Divinity. I T-O-L-D-U, my story. This is what people call a testimony. I told you how I used to rock pornography at S-M-O-K-E, a lot of T-R-E-E. I always talk usable vanity. The main part of really was my vanity. You started asking me about the Muffy F-W-E. I'm giving you the truth as it was given to M-E. Come on. Pastor Vanessa Del Rio sent me a P-A-C-K-A-G-E. Thank you, girl. I was L-O-C-K-E-D in the penitentiary on death row, homie. When she kissed me, it was like I had never been kissed before. A lot of people ask me, who is she? She's A-L-L-S-O-N-E. For Liberty and Divinity. She been like, purr, meow, you know, feed me. I won't sit on your lap for hours. I'm gonna get in the way, walk on the keyboard, whatever. You know how kitties do. I wish she could hear me or understand me when I say, you so beautiful, I love you, honey. Thank you, Candace, for being the best kitty of all times. Anyway, it's time to get into the chorus. And it go a little something like this. For your liberty and your divine. And the way that we redesign your mind.
The way we redesign your mind.
For a small monthly fee in a small amount of time.
A small monthly fee in a small amount of time.
You can have a new life, love yourself and shine.
Can you love
AKE. Like mother guy, I got MAD in life. Tired of you Cubans always abusing me. WI on the MIC, so COMERIDE with me. Mic check, ONE 2 to the 3. I use MIDI packs to make this beat. See the REAL, problem B. The mirror that you USING. Because the mirror BROKEN. You need to grab it and throw it inside of the trash heap. STOP looking into the broken mirror and look into the mirror that we PROVIDEIF, you pay that monthly fee. Do you wanna burn for eternity? If the answer's NO, then SIGN. Maybe, possibly, you could pay more and save your entire family. Next thing you know, we go having orgies, no pregnancies or sharing diseases. I came in by the message CRPET, David Wynn says B in the place to be. The ECWBLTON by WAIST. Why is life so HARD? Like my wheelie when I think that dose vital VIP, honey. I saw some lesbians when I looked to the left. They were looking at each other like Lottie POPS. Yes, so what's NEXT use JAILS slavery. Liberals, drug dealers, addicts and D's, but they're the ones that we go to when it's time for us to read. UP or get more weaponry. This stuff ain't made in the HOOD. This is a SYSTEM to keep you in jail constantly. When you get OUT, you still a prisoner. The system's trying to get you back in the penitentiary. Susan said she was FAT as HAWHALE. Then after she JOINED, she started losing mass WEIGHT. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. Pay the fee and take my HAND. Walk with me. Just walk with me. This is for your liberty and for your divine. I'm the way to redefine your state of mind. For it's more monthly fee and it's more amount of time. You can have a new life, let yourself and shine for liberty and infinity. 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 And as y'all probably figured out by now, this song is dedicated to my kitty cat, Candace. Thank you, honey. If you wish to sign up for liberty and divinity and have your new life begin, then call us at 1-800-666-6667 and you will speak to someone like myself who will sign you up with either the bronze, silver, or gold package. I would advise the gold package because many of us are suffering and we need for liberty and divinity. When you meet her, she will open your eyes. As I said before, when she kisses you, it's as if you have never been kissed before. And if you wonder who is she, as I said, she is not Pastor Del Rio. No. You must find out who she is for yourself. Because as the Kabbalah would say, telling you who she is forbidden. I thank all the new members for joining us for liberty and divinity. For liberty and divinity.
Are simple. If worldwide we legalize weed and public nudity, it would end all wars. No one wants to bust a machine gun when they are high and naked. Just last week I was high and naked in the park feeding the local pigeons and doves. Has a nudist ever done a crime? Where am I going to hide my gun or the thing I'm stealing from the store? We really need to open our eyes before it's too late and religion has destroyed the world. That's right, I said it and I'll say it again. Before religion has destroyed our dear Mother Gaia. Anyway, it's time for me to go outside naked in the rain and help some soul who is lost find the path to enlightenment by smoking weed naked in public, oming yoga, meditation, and unprotected sex with lots of total strangers. It's all love and I love you. This is me, Tony Rico Barber on Barber's Paradise. Thanks for rocking with me one more time. Until we meet in the astral world again, you sluts, I love you, I love you, I love you. Now lick my carpet until I squirt all over your beautiful faces. Peace.
Get there. Okay, go back to where we're at. Okay. Right now, what you're watching is Ship Raid. I never thought Ship Raid would be a real idea. What you're listening to is a beat I made last year for Christmas time. 2 years ago, actually, if I'm correct. Whatever. I'm gonna shut up, let you listen to the beat. I got my essay, Jimmy Murder. He's up in the Hemi. And you know, we just chilling, yo. Making videos.
Ladies, gentlemen, aliens, and anyone else present, it's time to feel enlightened. With me, Tony Barber, and this is Barber's Paradise. Now let's start the show as we always do by lighting up a fat joint and oming. Now hit that weed. Inhale, exhale. Then om. Now if you for whatever foolish reason have clothes on, take them off. I don't care if you're at work, school, running from the police, or just taking a stroll. It's time to liberate ourselves from the restrictions society forces on us. Personally, I have not worn clothes in over 4 years and it's great. Okay, now let's get back to om.
I bet she wasn't planning on doing this either. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be featured in one of his video shows and shit. Yeah. You never know. You never know what happens on my stream, right?
From Andrew Emerald, and he calls it One It Hurts to Dream. After this commercial break, Tony Rico is going to give you that Silver Ninja Navy fish joint. We play nothing but the blazing strawberry shortcake of hell, so take a bite because I know you're hungry.
When I had my first child, it was ugly and would cry, waking me up at various times of the night. After killing my husband and disowning that child, I decided it was time for me to take control. What I mean is control nature, and give others the ability to do the same. For a large fee. I am Whitney Houston, the founder of the Build a Baby Workshop. For 30 years we have prevented humans from the horrid realities of nature. And with our new ageless technology, parents are 33 years old forever, or until they stop paying us. Whichever comes first. Come to the Build a Baby Workshop and leave with a baby on the same day, while getting a few upgrades for your body. Need that second brain, cybernetic eyes, supersonic ear, superhuman strength? We have you and your family covered. The Build a Baby Workshop, we build more than just baby. Do you want to deal with 9 months of your crazy girlfriend being crazier than she normally is due to hormones? Then do all of that for a baby who's deformed or even worse, ugly. I am Whitney Houston, founder of the Build a Baby Workshop. One day this very thing happened to me. After killing my husband and selling the baby on the black market, I used the money to put a stop to these atrocities. Want a Chinese, black, Italian, Mexican baby, or try our Who Knows special for a baby who is one of a kind? Your baby will be smarter, faster and stronger than others, we guarantee. Our services aren't cheap, but what price can you put on life? Be pro-life. Don't have an imperfect baby and be forced to drown it in the river and act like nothing happened. Call the Build a Baby workshop or come to one of our facilities. Come with money, leave with a baby. Order online and get baby in 1 to 3 business days. The Build a Baby workshop. Let's control nature together.